Hey everybody, it's your boy SergDragon. Welcome back to another edition of the Heavens Monsters podcast. NXT on August 19th edition. About to say, was it? Which was it? So with me today is T-Money.
If you smell what the lion is cooking.
Let me make sure this is bright so they can see you. Chris Petrie.
Too sweet.
And the shadowy figure is Mike Henry.
Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
First episode of the Heavens Monsters podcast. Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's go. We start the night. Didn't mean to do that.
What happened?
With you go ahead and announce it.
Johnny Gargano versus Ridge Holland to qualify for the North American title ladder match at NXT TakeOver.
So during this whole entire match, Johnny Gargano's wife would be in his corner around the ring. In which case, the poisonous little fairy actually gets involved, distracting Holland to actually put his legs in between the ropes, and without the referee knowing, Johnny Gargano kicks the rope, delivering a low blow from the middle rope, allowing him to pin him for the 3 count. Also note that Holland was the one running roughshod throughout that entire match. So, what are your thoughts?
Johnny Gargano, he did okay. I can say one thing. He better bring his little A game.
Yeah, because it's going to be for the men. Ladder match rules.
He better bring all he got to the table.
Go ahead, Chris. Get your thoughts.
That guy was dominating the whole match. Proving everyone he wanted to be worthy for the North American champion. But Johnny Gargano's wife intervened with wasn't her business. And Johnny Gargano kicked the ropes. Referee did not see the low blow and got the win.
There's the break. You, Mikey?
First of all, how dare Candice LeRae getting the referee distracted?
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable. I'm just gonna let me just be real honest with you. Let me be honest with you guys, all right?
Go ahead, Mikey.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Garganos, Johnny and his pixie portion-sized wife Candice are trying to find a way. They're trying to find some way, somehow, on some distant planet to take over everything from NXT. Johnny, of course, you know he's a former NXT champion or North American champion. Take your pick. Candice LeRae, 0. She's got 0 titles.
Yep.
And you're telling me that the parents can take over everything? Come on now.
Did you just say from some distant planet, Mikey?
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm telling you right now, somehow, on some distant planet or whatever I said.
Hey, I thought Mikey was good, so we can.
Distant planet. That's what just threw me off.
Listen.
Mikey, you have my support.
Alright. No, that was good, Mikey. That was good. I was just like, distant planet? What?
You know what I'm saying, Mikey? You have my support. I support you.
Alright, let's go on to the next thing.
Dakota Kai versus Jessie Kamea.
Yeah, you would figure the fact that because she's still kind of green, Jessie ends up getting wrecked, and ultimately Dakota Kai wins the match and then calls out Io Shirai, saying the fact that she's in her head, she's already won the match, and here comes Io Shirai to whoop her ass. And when they get to the stage, Raquel Gonzalez
Raquel
makes her
Gonzalez.
triumphant return and dominates her.
Raquel.
Yeah, it's Raquel. That's how you say it. I got a god sister named that. I tell you, I was like Raquel Gonzalez. That's what that's what that wrestler's called. That's what she's called. In which case, after which she gets in the ring, they throw her into the ring to taunt her, but Io Shirai does not back down. She ends up smacking Dakota Kai in the face, but gets chopped in the back and then powerbomb for her troubles. Definitely looking like she can't beat Io Shirai without any help. She can't do it by herself. Your thoughts? Team Money?
Let's see. That was good. I was going for Io Shirai.
I know, right? You, Chris?
So much doing it by herself. I knew Dakota Kai was lying the whole time. You can't beat Io Shirai on her own because she don't have backup and take over dirty against the NXT Women's Champion Io Shirai.
You, Mikey?
Dakota Kai, who the hell do you think you are? Claiming you don't need any help. What a lying bitch. I mean, you stabbed your old buddy, Tegan Knox from Tickle War Games, and now you want to show you don't need anybody's help? What about your big old bodyguard, Raquel Gonzalez? Don't you remember her when she interviewed in the match at TakeOver Portland? I don't know what the hell's gotten into Dakota Kai, but why did she file the car on Io Shirai?
I have no idea, Mikey. You spitting that venom. You spitting that venom.
Yeah, and then the Genius overwhelmed number one contender, at least until, like we said, Raquel Gonzalez emerged from the shadows before the champion with a massive boot to the face. The captain team and pursued on and a roll boy. If the Dakota Kai wins, I'm gonna throw up. If the Dakota Kai wins, I want Hero to lose the title.
I hear you. Next. I know, right?
I was calling
Legado de Fantasma.
Yeah.
So that's the name of the group.
Versus Isaiah Swerve and Breezango.
So the group led by
Santos
Escobar, formerly known as Fantasma. He has a group named Legado de Fantasma. Del. So these two would definitely go up against in a triple tag team, 6-man tag, and it would be Isaiah Swerve that definitely shows up a lot of these wrestlers. But there was one issue that happened during the match at the very end. Isaiah Swerve Scott was kicked into Tyler Breeze, who was on the apron and got shoved accidentally by Isaiah Swerve Scott. And what happened after that is the referee actually counted that as a tag. What the hell? They didn't touch each other's hands. He touched him, but that was a tag. So Isaiah Swerve Scott continues the match inside the ring with Jacqueline Wild, and the referee has to tell him, "You're not legal. The Tyler Breeze is legal." He's like, "What the? Huh?" And he gets double drop kick for his troubles. Double drop kick. It's like a pincer. Upside the head. And that it ends in the victory for the team of Phantasma. That's what we're going to call them. The team of Phantasma. What are your thoughts, Team Money?
I give Isaiah Swerve Scott credit for he was trying to fight hard, but having Breezango watch his back, I'm not a big fan of Breezango, but I give him credit too.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see someone get that cruiser belt off of Santos Escobar. I got a feeling he might try to have it for I don't know how many months. They might end up calling him the longest reigning cruiserweight champion in WWE history.
Maybe. Have to wait and see. And your thoughts, Chris?
Isaiah Swerve Scott had the match where he was going to beat Cisco Escobar for the second time being the Cruiserweight champion, and the referee said he's not legal. I was said, what? What do you mean he's not legal? He didn't make the tag, and the referee did, and the referee said he did. So, Team Phantasma has picked up the victory because of the incident.
Mm-hmm.
It was bullshit. I mean, the ref informed Swerve Scott that he had inadvertently tagged Tyler Breeze. Phantasma took control, and Escobar playing Breeze with a Phantom driver for the victory. And my thought is Swerve was rude. I mean, totally rude.
Mm-hmm. He was screwed.
When the referee claimed that Swerve was tagged, but oh my god, I gotta feel bad for Swerve Scott and his teammates.
You want to say something?
Yeah, but isn't he getting a title shot though?
Yeah, he is. But in the match, it was just bullshit.
I'm talking about for this weekend.
I don't know. That's a good question. Is the Cruiserweight title on the line at TakeOver? Or SummerSlam?
But that.
Right? What's wrong with you? I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah. Cause I was saying, guys, that if he's gonna get, I was thinking that he'll get a title shot, cause the way he can get his revenge.
He does have a potential title shot. They just haven't made it official yet.
Yeah.
It's weird. Okay. What's next on the agenda?
Adam Cole and Pat McAfee share a heated confrontation.
So after that match, we literally Mikey is showing it too. He's showing the same thing.
This is what you guys see.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen, the opponent and the opponent versus the leader of Unseen Air. Hang on, Dirk, I'll be back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay, go ahead.
I think let me say before he says something. Mikey, I know you're gonna agree. Mikey, I know you and Chris are gonna agree with me with this. Pat McAfee is a joke.
Hell yeah. He hasn't proven nothing much yet.
Yeah.
He's just all talk and all cheap shots.
Yeah.
So until he gets in that ring, and because this is what's funny. During this smack talk, Pat McAfee had the microphone the whole time saying that everybody around him, that the other three members, and I would agree, because it looks like it's. Is it just me, or is it sounding like the Undisputed Era is turning babyface?
Yeah, that's not that.
Because he's calling them, all the three other guys, Bobby Fish, Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, three stooges. It's stooges. And that they suck, he sucks, that sucks, everybody in the arena sucks, this business sucks. I was like, okay, if he's the heel, he's doing a good job of it.
That does sound kind of, well, if he's calling them four stooges, he's saying that, I know if you're calling, he must saying that Adam Cole might be like the lead stooge.
Yeah. So he's bringing his football buddies too, his NFL, whatever they call it, and entourage.
Yeah, entourage.
There you go. I know what you're trying to say. And this is what's weird. I'm thinking, okay, so you're gonna have 2 weeks. You're gonna fight at Payback? No, he says he needs 2 weeks to be in top form to kick his ass. He don't got 2 weeks. He got 3 days. I mean, wait, right? No, 4 days. 3 now because it's Thursday. So, Pat, you ain't got 2 weeks. You got this weekend. Or this Saturday, coming at NXT TakeOver 30. You better put in that work, boy. Yeah. You better put in that work. Because that's what Adam Cole said. That he's going to whoop his ass. He got in his face and said it. Woo. So
he said he gonna make him his bitch.
Get your 2 cents on that, Chris.
talk and no action.
Uh-huh.
Brought in his entourage against the Undisputed Era. I really want to see a fight, but Adam Cole just super kicking the security and being up the security to get to McAfee.
That's true. You saw the look on his face. It was pure shock. Okay, we'll get back to Mikey's opinion on that later in just a bit. Let's move on to the next thing.
Rhea Ripley and Shotzi Blackheart versus Mercedes Martinez and Aaliyah with Robert Stone.
So it's a Robert Stone brand tag team match versus those who have an issue with the Robert Stone brand. So Shotzi Blackheart and Rhea Ripley definitely proved their worth today in this match. With Rhea Ripley power bombing freaking Martinez to right over the freaking. Where was the plexiglass? What the hell? She throws him over the barricade, the guardrail, not barricade, but guardrail. There was no barricade. There was just rails. It was a guardrail. She threw him over onto the concrete mode like the ow.
This glass with them glass with them up.
I know, plexiglass. It was plexiglass. And while that was happening on the outside of the ring, inside the ring, we would have a flying senton, similar to Akira Tozawa, right onto Aaliyah from Shotzi Blackheart, getting the 1, 2, 3. Ooh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And they're laughing it up, looking at them, saying that the Robert Stone brand ain't got shit. They ain't got shit. Tell you that much right now. They smiling and they're looking at them like, don't laugh at us. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. So what are your thoughts on that?
The match was good. I like Shotzi Blackheart's entrance.
With the tank?
Yeah, I like
That's badass. Little mini tank.
She reminds me of that movie I mentioned to you before. You probably don't remember. Tank Girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I was trying to read the comic books at one time.
Yeah. That's what she reminds
There's
me of.
very few
Like that.
in my local library. They don't got all of them. That sucks.
Oh,
What about you, Chris?
Robert Stone brand, they lost the big fight against Rhea Ripley and Shotzi Blackheart. Giving them their momentum to take over Dirty.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
We then got the main event, brother. Tell it what it is.
The Velveteen Dream versus Finn Balor to qualify for the NXT North American title ladder match at NXT TakeOver.
Oh, okay. Save that thought. Okay, Mikey, get your 2 cents on Pat McAfee trash talking, saying he only needs 2 weeks to be ready, but he's got less than 4 days. 3 now if you count the fact it's Thursday.
Well, Pat McAfee bought his former AMBO backups. He's got former Super Bowl champion AJ Hawk and former teammate himself, Darius Butler. They all met face-to-face in the ring stage 4.
It's a football guy here. That's a football guy right here.
I know that, but like I said, McAfee said that he made the former NXT champion look like an amateur when he nailed it with a devastating punch weeks ago. And then after that, security kept them separated as Adam Cole didn't put hands on the former punter, but instead they wanted to wait for a takeover, but he would promptly end the punter on Saturday, which means I will make Pat McAfee out of the big.
And then, what's your thought on the Robert Stone brand's lackeys losing to Rhea Ripley and Shotzi Blackheart with a powerbomb and flying senton?
First of all, I gotta give props to Rhea Ripley. Rhea, you freaking put Mercedes Martinez through that Pepsi class.
There was no plexiglass though. It was just a guardrail.
I thought we put Martinez through that plexiglass, but no, it's through the guardrail. But like I said, down goes Martinez, and Blackheart takes care of Alita, just like that. The Rockstone brand got their hands full.
Yep. All right, we're down to the main event, talking about Finn Balor and Velveteen Dream qualifying for their match, and a lot went down
for the WWE NXT North American Championship.
So these two were definitely hitting off very well. Until Cameron Grimes came out talking about, I'm here for that belt.
That cowboy wannabe.
Go ahead, Mikey, I hear you. What do you got to say about him?
What the hell does he want?
He wants that
You
belt.
want to know?
He needs to get the back in the line.
Yeah, but here's the thing. When he showed up, it was right before commercial break. And after commercial break, he's on top of one of the two ladders and he's got the belt. What the hell? Who's he? He's got a damn good view up there watching the whole match. And he's looking between Finn Balor and, Velveteen Dream in the corner, always having to look at him and comment. They're like, hey, get down from there. Like, what are you to tell him? This is the match going on. Shut the hell up. That's what I'm screaming at the TV. Shut the hell up. Yeah, right?
He's telling, my brothers, he's telling them two that he's going to win that match at NXT TakeOver.
Yeah, so the match was still going. Take nothing away from that. And then I was wondering, where's the other guys? And I got my wish because I was like watching it over here on my phone with him. And I was like, oh, there he is. I was wondering where one of them would come out. Johnny Gargano. And he knocks, he freaking knocks over the ladder and throws Cameron Grimes onto the referee. Everything goes. Everything must happen. Anything can happen when the referee is knocked out. So this is what it goes on. We have Johnny Gargano get in the ring. He's holding the belt now. He knows what that belt represents because he had it before. And here comes Big Boy. He's leading him into the ring. Bronson Reed, yeah. And he leads him into the ring. And where the hell did Damian Priest come from? He's like, let me show you, Mikey. He's like, where'd you come from?
Johnny Graham was holding Damian Priest's face.
Yep, Damian Priest is like not mining. So after that, it would be a freaking brawl. You would have super kick from Velveteen Dream to Damian Priest. You have Damian Priest trying to knock the hell out of Big Boy Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed takes himself and Damian Priest out of the equation by clotheslining him and rolling over the top rope. Then you got Cameron Grimes trying to take a cheap shot. And who else? Johnny Gargano super kicks his face. And then you got Velveteen Dream and Finn Balor getting in the mix, and they finally...
And Timothy Thatcher.
Yep, Timothy Thatcher comes in out of nowhere, and I was like, oh, there we go. Timothy Thatcher is still peeved that Finn Balor didn't tap out when he had him in that leg hold, and Dexter Lumis made him pass out. So now, this looks like... Let me finish. Finish my actual train of thought here. Thanks to Timothy Thatcher, Velveteen Dream has a wounded Finn Balor, hits him with the rolling shoulder slam, or whatever you want to call it.
Dream Valley Driver.
Thank you. And then hits the Macho Man style purple Rainmaker flying elbow on him. And that's it. He qualifies as the 5th man in the match. And I gotta say this. Now that Finn Balor's not gonna be in the match, I have a funny feeling we gotta have a match with Timothy Thatcher and Finn Balor.
I got something to say about that, y'all.
Go ahead. It's your boy. That's your boy.
Timothy Thatcher ruined it for me. Mikey, hear me, Mikey and Chris Peach, you hear me? They ruined it for me. Timothy Thatcher ruined it for me.
Who the hell invited him?
I don't know. It just makes me sick to see that happen to my boy Finn Balor.
Yep. Because I would say he's undefeated, but technically he lost the tag team titles purposely with Matt Riddle, and then he lost the triple threat match with Finn Balor and Dexter Lumis. So he's not exactly undefeated, but in one-on-one competition, he hasn't lost.
Well, you know.
So this is going to be good if Finn Balor can shut him up.
But you know why he did that with Matt Riddle? Because he didn't see himself as a tag team partner with Matt Riddle.
Yeah, we know that all too well.
Yeah.
So, damn, there's a lot to cover. Damn. The one thing I got to point out is the fact that Velveteen Dream is the man of the hour, and what happened after that is another brawl between Cameron Grimes, then followed by Johnny Gargano, then followed by Damian Priest, then followed by Velveteen Dream, and then followed by Bronson Reed, who's the last man to hold the title, making that statement that he might just be the man to become the next North American Championship.
I'm glad you mentioned that. In that match for Saturday, I hate to say this, y'all, my brothers.
Go ahead.
But in that match, I'm gonna have to go for Johnny Gargano.
That's fine. Everybody has their opinion. Yeah. So for me,
what are you saying, Mikey?
Go ahead, Mikey.
I said, oh my God, Johnny Gargano to get the North American title.
2-time.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but there's no one else.
Oh, there is.
Not for me, it ain't.
For me, I would have to go with the big boy, Bronson Reed. That and my second pick, Damian Priest. Who's your first and second? Mikey?
I have Velveteen Dream and the big Reed.
You, Chris?
Damian Priest and Bronson Reed.
Oh. So we got our picks. What's your second pick?
I have to go with Damian Priest.
Gotcha. Okay, so we got our choices, and it's all over the place. So all these guys, we can all say are downright good, but I want to point something else. None of us picked Cameron Grimes.
Well, okay, who will pick a cowboy wannabe? Am I right, Mikey? Chris?
I'm going to be mad if he wins. I'm going to be mad.
Mikey, Chris, am I right? Who would pick a cowboy wannabe?
Who cares about that?
None of us picked Cameron Grimes.
What are you saying, Mikey?
Who cares about that cowboy?
I wish they buried him in the ladders.
Probably. They'd probably throw him off one. Who you kidding? Again. Be like Broken Matt Hardy. Again. Yeah. So, any last comments, my brothers? Mikey, go ahead. I said it.
Several things I want to tell you. First, you got Johnny Gargano recounts his scary moments.
The what?
Johnny Gargano recounts his scary moment in that brawl.
Where the fuck are you looking at?
He's on a different one.
No, he's on the same one. Right? I'm looking for that picture. What the hell? Hold up. Let me show that. What the fuck? What a face.
Up space and the world.
That's number one.
That's what it looks like.
Something you didn't mention. Wait for it.
Okay.
Yes. This is what you need to mention.
Oh, yeah. Mira.
Oh, yeah.
Lee faces Doomsday. And then finally, Tina Nas responds to what Cancel just said.
Yeah.
So I believe that's the one you didn't mention. But
Yep. That's fine.
My Mikey, Chris, the match I'm looking forward to see is Keith Lee versus Karrion Kross.
I hope Keith Lee has his eye fixed, because I'm telling you right now, Keith Lee he's in big trouble.
Yeah, they did a promo for that. That's what they did. One hell of a long promo, but
I'm like, what the hell? Scarlett Bordeaux got 5 on that contract.
Yeah. There's, like I said, there was like a tube inside that contract.
magic trick tool.
Yeah, magic trick tube.
Tool. In which case, anything else we need to cover, bros? Boys?
Oh.
My brothers?
One more thing. I'm sure. See if I missed anything. He did talk about the 6-man. He did talk about the North American title match.
Oh yeah, the tag team match too.
Yeah, he did talk about the Clothesline versus Jesse. The company. Oh my god, her name right.
Yeah, we're gonna have in the tag team match in the pre-show. We're gonna have 3 teams to determine the number 1 contender for Imperium's tag team title. So the tag team titles will be defended.
Oh,
yeah.
I got one more thing to say. Okay, ready?
Alright, go ahead.
Chris Jericho is giving props to Johnny Gargano because Johnny Gargano has a new nickname in NXT. The Wednesday night.
Delight.
No, the Wednesday night.
Chris Jericho calls Johnny Gargano Wednesday night.
Yeah, that's Johnny Gargano.
He just calls him Wednesday night. That's it.
That's the Wednesday night. That's his name.
The Wednesday night.
Yeah.
So there's a the.
And Liv Morgan is not happy with WWE for not promoting
Her merchandise. I'm sorry. Disney did this right with Hades. It said, I got this long to take care of this bozo, and all my plans go up in smoke,
Well, she's not,
and you are wearing his merchandise!
yeah, she's not happy. She said she's not happy for that you're not pushing her merchandise.
Yeah, that's the opposite of her. Is that I worked so long for this business, and I ain't got no damn merchandise!
But Bray Wyatt gives Dominic advice. He says to Dominic, don't die.
Don't die. Bray Wyatt,
Yes.
don't die.
And Asuka is sad that her friend Kairi Sane left WWE, so she said she would have to win a tag team gold with Shayna Baszler.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
That's what she said.
At Payback?
That's what she said.
And Oscar?
Let me flip it.
And then
Look at it.
like this. Oh.
Wait, unplug. Don't wanna hold up. So that's some good info. Yeah, okay.
And Velveteen Dream is being preferred to R. Kelly.
R. Kelly Jr. pushing that. They're still pushing that a petition to have him
Fired.
Yeah, have him fired because the allegations are still going that he harassed somebody.
Sexual harass somebody.
Yeah, is it a child? But because they're making it sound like it's a child. I'm like, no. I mean, you said that they were saying it was a grown ass man. So how little is this grown ass man? Hold up. And we're back.
One more thing. Some female dirty superstars were against Becky Lynch for calling herself the man. Being called the man.
I knew that was gonna happen.
And Shane McMahon, this last one. Shane McMahon is consideration for a lead writer position on WWE Raw.
Not Raw Underground?
I ain't saying anything about Raw Underground. Just Raw.
Or just Raw?
Just Raw.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do some editing on this because it overlapped.
Oh, yeah.
That's fine.
That's my last one.
All right. Woo, drinking some tea, Mikey. I see that. Drinking some tea. Yo, that's brisk, baby. You got drinking the brisk.
I haven't had that in years.
Oh, I have it every once in a while when I go to Walmart. I get the cans. Let me know, bro. I'll get the cans the next time you come over. If we can. And yes, bad news, bros. Even the news are saying that it's not good to have big groups of parties during this epidemic.
My cousin went. And he just got tested.
Positive, negative. Negative's good.
Negative.
That's good.
That's the time. See, he still went to a party.
Well, it matters to be safe, though. They say in large groups, that's bad. In private groups, that's okay, as long as you do the things you're supposed to. Wear masks, wash your hands, cover your face when sneezing or coughing, yada, yada, yada. And if need to, like I do with Chris, and Chris can tell you, I spray his backside since he's on the Metro bus with Lysol.
If you got to put hand sanitizer too.
That too.
Yeah.
That too. So, I don't know. It's up to you. Mikey says he's not going to come over just to be safe. Chris, let me know if you do come over. And otherwise, I'll mention to the other guys. This is this Sunday, boys. It's this Sunday. As for Saturday, I don't know. I got to see.
Speaking of Saturday,
NXT TakeOver.
not only TakeOver, but AEW Saturday.
Yep.
And that's at 6 o'clock. I don't know if it's going to be 6 o'clock.
It's 6 o'clock. Yeah, it
It's
is.
6 o'clock Eastern time, so since we're in Houston, it's going to be 5 o'clock.
That's what I thought. Thank you.
Cody Rhodes is going to mention, for I heard, he's going to mention Brody Lee. Because Brody Lee wants the title shot.
Okay. All right, then. I think it's time we end this video, boys.
Let's go.
A shout out to our fellow brethren of the Heavens Monsters podcast. A shout out to Xavier Hill, Mike Henry, and Andre Mitchell. A link to their YouTube
What
channels.
are you about to say?
Huh?
What are you about to say?
Chris Petrie, he's right here. He ain't got no YouTube channel. Not yet. A link to their YouTube channels will be in the descriptions down below, as always. And a remaining shout out to Chris Petrie, T-Money, Renee, Farrell, and Delvin. You ready to end this?
Let's do this.
You like this video, give it a thumbs up. You didn't, give it a thumbs down. Hit that subscribe button, like the content, hit that notification bell for the next Heavens Monsters podcast. I'm Serge, this is T-Money, this is Mike Henry, and this is Chris Petrie. Mikey, tell him what's up.
And at the bottom line, because the Heavens Monsters podcast crew steps up.
If you smell what the lion is cooking.
Peace out, y'all.